The Joe Rogan Experience.
Tell me about this Audible thing.
Audible is an amazing partner of mine now. My first book, I can't make this up, Life Lessons, was a New York Times #1 bestseller, and I got bit. I got bit by the bug. Wow. As an author, I wanted to write a book. I did it. Look at the success that it had. The opportunity came up for me to voice that book on Audible, and the Audible success was just as good, if not greater, than my hardcover. And people loved the fact that the stories were real, but hearing my voice and hearing me be personable while being real was a bonus from other things than they've ever had the privilege of listening to. So I said, I want to do another one, man, but I'm big on this motivation, self-help, inspiration thing. I'm really big on trying to do my part. So as I was telling you earlier, I said in my life, man, I got so many stories of all of my twists and turns and right moves and wrong moves and decision making that enhanced those moves or that devalued them and made them incorrect. Ultimately, if I were to give information, it's just to open up people's eyes. It's to open up your eyes to the reality of you competing with you. I want people to understand that we lose because we are okay with ignoring our faults, right? It's not until you can accept your faults, your bullshit, that you can grow and do better. We point the finger a lot. By we, myself included. I'm an example of it. Yo, I didn't do that because nobody told me. I didn't get up. I didn't hear the alarm. Why didn't you call me and get me up? Yo, I didn't know we was going to go eat. Didn't nobody tell me we was going to go eat? I would have came to eat, but y'all ain't tell me. I ain't know we had a test today. Why didn't you tell me we had a test today? I ain't study because ain't nobody reach out and tell me. There's so many things that we place the blame on others for that are truly our responsibility. And it becomes a habit. It's a force of habit. So it's not until you break that habit that you can do bigger and better shit. So this Audible original of mine called The Decision is about making you look at shit differently. Making you realize the tone of today and making you understand how much you're a part of it. I got a big thing on social media in there where I'm like, social media is mindfuck people into people now thinking that it's what the world thinks. Social media has mindfucked people into thinking that the comments below a post are what the world must be feeling and thinking about you. The insecurity levels have raised to an all-time high because my belief is now I posted something. People are saying these things underneath. I don't want to go outside because this is how they feel. So I've now put this shit in my head that as soon as I walk outside, if you look at me, you talking about my post, ain't you? What post? Fuck is you talking about?
Right.
You saw my post, didn't you? And that's why you looking at me like that. What? We now think that this is the way of the world.
Right.
And we're so engulfed into it that the negative is so loud that you don't even see the positive.
Even if it's overwhelmingly positive, just a few negatives.
You don't see it.
You concentrate on those negatives.
You don't see it.
Yeah.
There was a black billionaire that paid off student loans. It was a story for about a day and a half. Another story popped up, a reality star sucked somebody's dick in the bathroom. It went on for 3 weeks. It was fucking crazy news. It's breaking fucking news. What? That's all over the place. The reason why is because we spread the negative. As people, we've fallen in love with bad information and bad conversation.
Yeah.
We're intrigued by it.
Well, it's a natural human instinct because those are the things that can kill you. Like from the days when we were, living in small villages worried about animals attacking us, you had to be always worried about negative. Negative was the thing you had to concentrate on because that could take your life. Positive was something that's great, that's good and all, but you really got to concentrate on negative. And unfortunately, that human instinct is carried over into this time where we don't really have the same fear of danger that we had before for the most part. But we still concentrate on these negative things. We still concentrate on negative comments, negative stories. These negative things carry more weight because we have a natural inclination to keep an eye out for danger. It's like our human reward system's been hijacked. It's been hijacked by social media, this new thing that we're not prepared for, reading anonymous written things that are negative. And there's a book called The Coddling of the American Mind by Jonathan Haidt. And he wrote about this with children, about how many, especially girls, so many girls are experiencing super high levels of self-harm, suicide, depression, all because of social media, because they're writing things and their friends are commenting on them and people are anonymously saying, you stupid fat bitch, and and it fucks with their head in a way that other generations before didn't have to deal with. Before social media, there was nothing that could affect them in this way.
And it's tough because there's gifts and there's curses to it, of course. Like there's an amazing benefit behind it, and of course now we're seeing the bad within it. So what I encourage any and everybody to do is just understand who you are. Truly understand who you are. Learn yourself.
Yeah.
Learn yourself. Learn your pros and your cons. Get your flaws. Get them out the way, but with you, not to nobody else. This is a you and you thing of the shit that you know you need to work on. And I'm telling you, people, when you really look yourself in the mirror and you start to pick yourself apart by yourself, there's only room for improvement. It's easy to ignore your bullshit.
Also, other people can't tell you things you don't already know.
Fuck. You're 1,000% right.
Yeah.
You're 1,000% right. And that's what this is. My audio book is not a live like me tutorial. It's not a do what I did tutorial. I would never do that because I don't have all the answers. All I have is stories and information that you can now be privy to that can allow you to make different fucking turns on this road of life.